Why? You miss me, man. You go put it in. Class 1 and 2 what? Shotput. Okay, they are there. All right.
The Shotput class, the new one is out. And it's the principal, Mr. Brumfield, is going to do it.
Okay, this is the one he's going to do.
Yes, he's going to do it. You remember his name, right?
Yeah, man. I have it on your list.
Yes, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Yeah, but that oh, that's my shirt. Yeah, but that would be manually replicated. I want to try to come off the way down. So we're live now.
Ready now?
Give me a good talk. When I don't listen again.
Camera then I wrote down this one. I bought you them dead.
So this is where we're at, right? One side go like this. Okay.
So we say welcome back to our coverage of the Wesley Powell Hart Institute of the Caribbean track meet here at Excelsior High School grounds. I've started as early as 10:30 this morning, and we have some presentations going on right now. Well, about to take place. And it will be the girls class 2 shot put event. And winning the girls class 2 shot put from Camperdown, and finishing in second, twin sisters. The goal going to Brittany Johnson, Camperdown, who threw the implement some 12.41 meters, and Britannia, so that's Brittany Johnson, the winner, and her sister Britannia Johnson finishing in second place. So Britannia Johnson the winner, and Britannia Johnson collecting the silver medal. The winner threw the implement some 12.41 meters, and second place 12.14 meters. And taking the bronze is Rikia Atkins of St. Catherine, who threw the implement some 11.55 meters. So those are results of the shot put class 1 girls. Twin sisters, Brittany Johnson and Britannia Johnson, taking the quinella for Camperdown. We have seen twin sisters at Camperdown in the past. And we've also seen Camperdown producing good sprinters. Reverie Campbell, Kara Johnson, coming to mind immediately. And of course, Camperdown with Glen Mills back in the day, known as the Sprint Factory. Here at the meet, though, you're not missing any action. And with P presented by Earl Spencer on his sheet, we're just confirming too that the shot put class 2 event was won by Victoria Christie of Camperdown, 13.58 meters. Second was Antonique James, Excelsior, who threw the implement some 10.48 meters. And collecting the bronze was Shabikel Byfield of Mona, whose measurement was 9.96 meters. As it regards track event, the 150 meters clubs and institution men, it was won by Rashid Foster of Maiko. Stop the clock at 17.57 seconds, with the silver going to Rodane Arscott of Exed, 17.72 seconds, and third Jeffroy Dowdy of Exed, 18.09 seconds. The 150 meters class 2 girls event with a record held by Joanna Reed, 18.40 seconds, set back in 2018. Reed not here to at least watch. But Kasian Johnson of St. Catherine, the winner, 19.75 seconds. Second in the Class 2 Girls 150 meters event, a time trial, is Michaela Coombs of Excelsior, 19.79 seconds. And third, Alima Biggs of St. Catherine, 19.86 seconds. So with the voice of Kathy in the background, we're on the lunch break here at the Excelsior track meet. The official name is the Wesley Powell Heart Institute of the Caribbean track meet. It's one of 2 track meets going on this afternoon, the other being the Tyser Mills track meet over there at GC Foster College. The boys class 1 150 meters event was won by Excelsior's Ryan Weber, who stopped the clock at 17.59 seconds. Second was Antoine Green of St. Catherine, 17.67 seconds. And third, Damar Miller of Excelsior, 17.76 seconds. As we now go back into the field events, in the boys' javelin throw open, Najir Jackson, the record holder back in 2014, 58.37 meters. The winner today was Jeremy Reed of Spot Valley, who threw the javelin 24.64 meters. And the man grabbing the silver medal with a measurement of 23.54 meters, Kevon Carr of Excelsior. It's interesting to note also too that while the meet continues, the presentations are done at least 5 or so minutes after, or no more than 10 minutes after an event has been completed. This morning though, the hold up between the start time of 8:30 that was expected and 8:45 was just to ensure that the organizers got everything right. And once they did, we were off to a smooth sailing. And since then, it has been awesome competition so far. Mind you, we say good afternoon. Whether you're watching in Jamaica Land We Love, 12:43 p.m. here in Jamaica Land We Love. And if you're watching Stride Vision in Europe, for persons watching the broadcast in Paris at 14 minutes to 7, we say good evening. Those in Barcelona, Spain, on the same time as Paris, a 6:45, we say good evening. In Buenos Aires, Argentina, they're just about 2 hours ahead of us, Jamaica time. Argentina, capital Buenos Aires, just 2:45. And in Beijing, China, it is 1:45 on Sunday morning. And if you're watching from there, we say good morning. How about our folks in London? 6:45 Saturday evening, we say good evening to you. Those in New York and the rest of the tri-state watching Stride Vision, we say good afternoon to you as well. Just 1:45 in New York, same time as Jamaica Land We Love. Several events to come later on the program includes the girls class 3 600 meters event and the draw for lane in the first heat. Jardine Roberts, Wilma's girls, Nicalia Clark, Excelsior, Gilisha Gilbert, St. Andrew Technical, Shani McGann Mona, Adiana Headley, St. Catherine, Regina Jobson of St. Catherine, and Brianna Brown of Excelsior. Based upon how things are set out on the track, I see the boxes indicating the respective lanes, lanes 1 through 8, set up at the 300 meter mark. I get the impression, therefore, that the 300 meters event would be what we're coming back with as soon as we come back from the lunch break. So
Four boys, 150 meter dash, and the class 3 boys, 150 meter dash.
for the girls class 3, or make that the girls class 1, 300 meters, event number 22 on the program. When we get started after lunch, it should feature Kayla Brown of Excelsior, Shakira Mito of Wilmers, Joanna Pinnock unattached, Alicia Sewell Wilmers Girls, Tana Edwards Mona, and Ashia Martin of Excelsior. 300 meters class 1 girls event should be the next event on the track, but right now we have medal presentation for class 4 girls 150 meters and class 4 boys 150 meters.
First presentation, the girls class 4 100 meters. Third place, Janelia Williams of Excelsior. And second place,
Also, to make a quick note that given the performances of the respective athletes, they're preparing for the annual Boys and Girls Athletics Championship
and the winner,
to be staged at Kingston's National Stadium in 2022,
she won with 20.6.
and it will be in the month of April. The exact date
And this will be followed now
we
by
give you in a second. The Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championship is in April. That is April 5 to 9. So make a note on your calendar, and then you can book your travel arrangements around those dates to travel to Jamaica for the big one. With the situation of the COVID-19 numbers going down,
Jonathan Clark,
we suspect that the government and the Ministry of Health, along with the Ministry of Sports, through the Disaster Risk Management Act, will look to get spectators in the stadium come next year. I'm only saying that, not too sure just yet. Early projections or early prognosis on my part. But I remember champs being postponed last year altogether, 2020, sorry, in the pandemic, and then was held this year in 2021.
third place, Charles Wright of St. Catherine. Medal presented again by Mr. Charlton. Second, Detarge Morgan of St. Diego. And to the winner, Shabon Penderson Excelsior.
Lane 3 is now compared to the 1924, not Joanna Pinnock, where you don't have the person named for it. Lane 4 is 1537, not 1924 is also.
And then we have this one.
And then lane 7 is 1537.
And we have another set. Oh,
so
are
15,
these the missers? Oh, these from the previous event. Congratulations, athletes, and thank you, Ms. Charlton. And we do appreciate your unbroken service to track and field.
So just getting some information now that section 3 of the girls 300 meters have been scrapped, and then some competitors out of section 1 have been removed, or their names have been scratched, and so the great Roger Asphalt is back with us. Yes. Roger Asphalt and myself, our relation go back to 1999 when I had the American Voice. Lost it on the way. What are you doing, Mr. Asphalt?
I'm doing fair to fine.
You're here at a time when we take the break in the meet, but some good performances since the start of the competition this morning, and the importance I was citing: Boys and Girls Championship, April 5 to 9 at Kingston's National Stadium. But before that should come a lot of track meets leading up to the Jamaica College track meet. The JC Water track meet in January is our next stop for Stride Vision.
Yes, and that would be the first meet of 2022. Of course, the first track and field meet of the track season is today. So, you know, people always kind of mix them up, but, you know, it's good to know that, you know, track and field is up and running. You know, remember last year the whole protocols and so on, and, you know, we eventually got a track season, but this year we are hoping that it will be a little more freer with the same protocols and so on, you know, because, you know, that you can't ignore that. You know, but we're looking forward to a splendid season, and Stride Vision, of course, will be right there with you right throughout the course of the season.
Indeed, because there was an article written recently looking at the Stride Vision series, and then I alluded to it earlier on, and I know you, Roger, you had compiled the information where that article is concerned. Of course, we'll share that with you in just a bit.
Yeah, so it will be Stride Vision over the next 5 years. We'll be investing in a lot of these meets by providing coverage and compensation for a number of the schools and institutions that will be hosting these events. So just a new level of sponsorship in terms of coverage, and it goes hand in hand with the new Stride Vision TV app, which can be downloaded at the Apple and the Google Play stores. And basically, track and field is not like one time. You can be anywhere in the world now and have local Jamaican meets
at your fingertips,
in the palm of your hands, because, you know, the whole world is heading in the whole smartphone direction. All numbers are indicating that this is where most people are turning their attention to. I mean, it is even doubling that of television and so on. Good to know that you can have it at the palm of your hands. Jamaican track meets and other meets as well, Caribbean, and in the future worldwide. You know, you just never know where we're heading.
Because Stride Vision, as Roger alluded to, we are going places by virtue of that investment just announced by Roger. And Roger will provide the details as the commentary continues. That the importance, though, of investing in the youth of tomorrow is as essential to the growth of any business as is possible. You talk about succession planning, you talk about growth of a business, you talk about short to medium term planning, Roger, and here it is, Stride Vision having the vision to invest as we continue to make strides.
Yeah, because, you know, when you have meets like these, it provides the opportunity for many colleges overseas to can tune in and track the Jamaican athletes. You know, it's not like one time when, you know, you have to wait until results are posted and to know what you can track the Jamaican athletes. the development meets live and in living color. And, scholarship opportunities will no doubt when with these type of continuous investment in the youths and in the meets in particular, so futuristic is always important that you look out for the youths, because the scholarship opportunities, as I mentioned, and when you get scholarship, then you can when you get a scholarship and you become who you become, then you go back into the society as a useful member of that society, lifting the society through whatever profession you might choose, So purely from that point of view, excellent move in terms of investing in the youth and investing in the future.
So that's the voice of Roger Asphalt as we'll take you through the meet. We're on a break at this juncture, but when next you join us, we continue with action on the track. So stay with us on Stride Vision TV.
I was near the show now. God know me the fight, Say about the place. No, man. I was near the show now, Show me up, guys. Look at that. Hey, this more story. Hold on. Got all together. Don't mind, man.
Yeah, man, we're on a white shot. I got new the mic in. But we saw with some people like that.
Call him, come in.
Next on track.
Call him, come in. Right,
So, Section 4, Siobhan Reed of St. Andrew Technical. Looking like the winner there. So calling the competitors in the class 2 and 3 boys long jump to report to the long jump area now. Competitors in the boys class 2 and 3 long jump to report to the long jump area now. Meters. We are only seeing 4 competitors on track. We have 8 competitors listed on our paper, but we go with what we have on the track. In lane 2 should be Gregory Prince of So Clovis Wallace of Wolvers in 3. In lane 7 seems to be Conwell White of Wolvers.
But as these 4 athletes make their way around the track, the top 2. Woolmer's in there as well. But less than 60 meters to go and into the straightaway. This is the penultimate heat. The athlete of St. Andrew Technical it is. Winning this one, just like his teammate in the one before. And Excelsior Eagle finishing in 2nd spot. So Siobhan Reed, the winner there of St. Andrew Technical. And we stand by 7 in this boys class 1 150 meters event. In lane 2, Daniel Williams, Wilmer's boys. In lane 3, Giovanni Brown, Mona. Lane 4, Andre Harrison, Jago. Lane 5, Jamani Smith, Excelsior. Lane 6, Lenford Pinnock, St. Catherine. And in lane 7, Tyrese Chambers, running unattached. This is the final section in the boys class 1 300 meters event. The men's clubs and institution 300 meters to come next. Know that Rashid Foster is standing by, as well as Xavier Rowe, Mario Ferron, Dwayne Webb, Antonio Rowe, Akeem Scott, and DeAndre Brown. Mr. Starter beckoning. Are we ready on our side? Yes, Mr. Starter, it's all yours. From the man in red. Yeah, so Giovanni Davis winning. And away they go, first time of asking. 4 athletes in this one. This is section 6 of 7. We were at 5 earlier on. We might have been going too fast in our pronouncement. This athlete of Excelsior really looking smooth, having no trouble in the afternoon sun and the wind, is quite content. Athlete of San Diego. So 1826, competitor 1826, Gregory Prince, the winner of San Diego. We should have one more on the track now, and we're looking at 6 competitors. In lane 2, Daniel Williams. In lane 3, Giovanni Brown. Lane 4, Andre Harris, San Diego. Lane 5, Jamani Smith, Excelsior. Lane 6, Lenford Pinnock, St. Catherine. And in lane 7, Tyrese Chambers, running unattached. So we have some medal presentations to announce in just a bit. They're on their marks. Moving to the set position, and away they go. Quickly, the athlete of St. Catherine, Lenford Pinnock, is upon his competitors of Excelsior. But like a duo, St. Jago and Excelsior, Jamani Reed and Andre Harris, going in tandem. They go in search of the lead and grab it quickly. The athlete of St. Catherine fading to third. Here is where the battle will be staged. At the top of the lane, they turn for home now. St. Jago and Excelsior with a battle. St. Jago's Harris fading, and Excelsior Eagles flying through.
Samantha James, Christian Plummer.
So Samantha James, Christian Plummer, and
Leonie.
that these athletes are getting a look in, Roger, as it regards the competition.
Yes, so the Women's Open, this comes immediately before the men, and there will be 3 sections for the men, only 1 for the women, and that comes up now. So it's Samantha James, Christian Plummer, and Leonie Smith. 3 competitors in this Women's Open 300 meters. And just to remind you, after this, we are having the and then also we'll be having run in the 1,000 meters for both men and women, and then we'll be down to the relays, 4x300 meters relays. Those are the events to come. Here, Wesley Powell, track meet at Excelsior. So the athletes await. The women's, they await the start of this race. Beautiful conditions. Yes, looking to wrap up a satisfactory day, running over distance races, winning the 300 meters. And now the 3,000 meters rather, now stepping way down to the 300 meters.
All yours, Mr. Stark.
So
now we have 5 competitors in this one.
So they're off. So let's see now the 3 in the middle is Samantha James, Christian Plummer, and Leonie Smith. And Samantha James, she's there looking as if she holds the lead right now, coming around at the top curve. Leonie Smith is there as well, and Samantha James comes into the straightaway, and down the straight they come. James is there. Smith, Leonie Smith comes across. Samantha James
finishing second, and competitor 8.
Christian Plummer.
74 Power, finishing in third place.
So those are the competitors, the top three in the women's 300 meters. We'll be heading over to the men's now. And in this first seat, we have Rashid Foster, Michael, Xavier Rowe from St. Jago, Omaria Ferron of Michael, Dwayne Webb of Visions, Antonio Rowe of Exed, Akeem Scott running unattached, and DeAndre Brown also running unattached. This is the men's clubs event. So we have Michael, St. Jago, Visions, Exed, and we have athletes running unattached as well.
Yes, Roger. And this morning I saw athlete Jorge. He won one section of the men's 150 event. Not sure which Spanish-speaking country he's from, but he is part of Cameron Blazers.
Okay. Spreading our track and field program far and wide here. A lot of the Spanish-speaking countries making Jamaica their training base. So we have Foster in 1, Xavier Rowe from St. Jago in 2. They're off, and it's a clean break. And getting up well is Rowe from Exed, and Rowe goes to work. He leads the field at the 150 mark. Coming around, Dwayne Webb is there as well. Coming through, Xavier Rowe of St. Jago left back in the pack, but trying to come back, but coming into the straight now, snatching the lead on the inside. It's Foster from Michael. He holds the lead, 3 meters. And coming down to the wire now, crossing the line in the middle of the pack is Romario Ferron, defeating his Michael teammate Rashid Foster, and also Dwayne Webb of Visions and Xavier Rowe rounding out the top 4 there. So Omaria Ferron, Michael winning section 1 of the men's 300 meters for clubs and institutions.
So we're moving now into section 2.
All right, no times as yet.
Oh, yes, certainly, Raj. We have some results that came up earlier on, and we'll be going to those in just a bit.
Okay, so the flash times not coming across as we anticipate as yet. So I guess we'll have to just read the official results for these races. Section 2, the men's 300 meters. So Andrea Branfield of Visions. In the middle, there is Daniel Erring of Michael. Kishon Thomas, he's running unattached too, but Michael's Erring leads. Orion Thompson is there as well. The top 4 at the moment, coming around at the 120 meter mark. In the middle of the pack, there is Kishon Thomas. He's running unattached, and snatching the lead on the inside is the Visions of Andrea Branfield of Vision. So here they come now, down to the wire. Coming across the line in lane number 2, that is Paul Henry of Michael. Competitor 1845.
Nonetheless, we're moving quickly as the pace may dictate. We go now to section 3.
All right, so we head into section 3 of the men's 300 meters. We have Rodane Arscott from Exed. Malik Shepard, he's running unattached. Romario Ferron, Michael. David Lee, unattached. And Theodore Hansen, also unattached. We are seeing Amaria Ferron, that we'd have seen as well in the first section. So If it's another Amaria Ferron, then maybe some typo here we have here. But they are down on their marks. 6 competitors on their marks. Section 3. The men's 300 meters off and running. Getting up well is Ferron of Michael. Goes to the work. Theodore Hansen is there as well. So coming around at the 150 meter mark. Ferron. Malik Shepherd. They come across to the line. And this is Shepherd. He's running unattached. He's holding the lead, but snatching the lead now is Ferron from Michael. And Ferron will now come across the line ahead of Malik Shepherd and Rodin Arscott of Exed, the top 3 in this section 3 of the men's 300 meters. Just to remind you that you're in tune to Stride Vision TV at the Wesley Powell Heart Institute of the Caribbean track meet. And that's the completion of the men's club's 300 meters run. Coming up next, the girls class 2 300 meters run. Just to remind you that this is an over distance event, so you'll see events in the likes of the 150, 300, 600 meters, 1000 meters, relays 4x300 meters. So we have the lineup for the girls. Class 2, section 1, 400 meters. Imani Lowe of St. Catherine. Casey and Johnson of St. Catherine as well. Shamaya Bow, St. Mary's. Asharia Willett, St. Catherine. Tanzan Turner of Excelsior. They're off and running, and getting up very well is Excelsior's Michaela Coombs. On the outside now, she looks to establish some form of dominance already. Trying to chase her is St. Catherine's Casey and Johnson. But Coombs looks as if she has this one wrapped up for now. Chasing her is Asharia Hewlett of St. Catherine, coming into the straight. St. Catherine Hewlett steps forward. And now the athlete from left back, and St. Catherine coming through now. And coming across the line here, very close between Excelsior's Coombs, Michaela Coombs, and on the inside is Casey and Johnson, very close, but it looks as if Johnson might have taken it on the line over Coombs from Excelsior.
Yes, I'm here.
So Casey and Johnson. From St. Catherine High. Coombs had the lead for a long while, but as they approached the top of the turn, coming into the straight, Johnson from St. Catherine did some work, got ahead of her. Coombs fought back, a battle royal down to the line, but Johnson in the end taking it from St. Catherine High.
And just a confirmation, Raj, that St. Mary's is on the paper, and it is actually St. Mary's College that is represented and not St. Mary's High.
All right. So, section 2 of the girls' class 2, 300 meters. 4 finals, 4 events, 4 heats, whatever you want. They are all-time finals. So, section 2, We have DeAndre Kelly, Excelsior. Jimmy Roberts of Mona. And off they go. Shakira Celia, Excelsior. And so 3 competitors from Excelsior in this event. We have Johnson, Seeley, and the 3 of them at it. And grabbing the lead on the inside now is the first Excelsior athlete, Kelly. She's striding away comfortably. The others left way back. Kelly showing good form. Coming through. On the outside, the other Excelsior competitor, Charlie Whittaker. And
title ones held.
there was a time when Immaculate had it. There was a time when St. Andrew High had it.
With
Mr. Bolt, right.
So Excelsior High School.
So,
Corporate champion.
for girls.
For girls.
Right. And the top 5 for boys.
And in the top 5 for boys.
Yes, so section coming up. Excelsior, Jaddy Gordon, movements. These are the names we have. Deshauna Ricketts of Excelsior, Rihanna Log of Excelsior. Off they go. And Angelina of Mona, Angelina Ferguson of Mona there, and also coming around at the top now in the middle, Holy Childhood's Kiana Scott is there as well. But on the inside is Zaisia Oakley of Excelsior. She is holding a comfortable lead, and she is gonna win this event now and battle royale for second spot. And from Holy Child Excelsior. Oh. Excelsior, but holding the lead. Michaela Clark And the chasing plaque include Michaela Williams of Excelsior. But so Jerice Alwood winning section 4 of the girls 300 meters class 2. Michaela. We'll move immediately onto the boys. We have 5 rather sections in this event.
Yes, 5 sections, and the record held by Zidane Brown, 36-31, back in 2017. This lineup runner. Lane 8. 4 competitors, Raj?
Yes, so far we have an Excelsior athlete there, Raheem Campbell, and then we go out to another Excelsior athlete. Is that Omaria Davis? These are the athletes you are seeing so far. We also see Kevin Bliss of Mona High. And Ricardo Gray of Woolmer's Boys. So Kevin Bliss out there in lane 6. Out there in lane 8 is Ricardo Gray of Woolmer's Boys. Alright, let's see now in lane 1 or lane 2, that is Raheem Campbell of Excelsior High. And also there is Omaria Davis of Excelsior. These are the competitors who will go to their marks in the first section of the boys class 2, 300 meters.
First section of the boys class.
So Campbell, Davis, they're off and running. And this is Omaria Davis, gets up very well and closes the gap on all his competitors already and looks good at the 150-meter mark. Omaria Davis of Excelsior. On the outside there is Kevin Bliss of Mona. Coming into the straight, Davis of Excelsior, he grabs the lead and pulls away comfortably. Bliss currently in second place, but coming now down for victory in this first section of the boys class 2, 300 meters, winning comfortably Omaria Davis. And second, Woolmer's Boys, Ricardo Clark, and third, Kevin Bliss, who held second position for a long time, coming into third position. But no doubt about the winner, Omaria Davis of Excelsior. Section 1 of the boys class 2. So Davis
The far end
in a
of
lane 3. Omaria Davis in a lane 3. All right, so section 2. We have Peart, Bowen, Graham, Reed, Martin, Wright, Thomas Shorter, and Atkinson. So flying at the moment is Daniel Wright of Excelsior. Oh, opens up daylight on the pack. Natalia Martin of Mona currently holds second. And into the straight now. The man from Excelsior, Daniel Wright, has a big lead on the pack. The chasing pack include Martin of Mona and Nathaniel Reed, KT, Alex Graham, also of Spot Volley, but winning this event comfortably, the man who led from start to finish, Daniel Wright of Excelsior, competitor 1642.
What is of note, Raj, is a fact.
I can't speak for now. But what I do know is that they have a strong squad. And this is section 3 of the boys class 2, 300 meters. And that looks to be Patterson of Woolmer's boys and Tristan Wong of St. Andrew Technical. So still looks as if it is Woolmer's boys, Patterson coming into the straight. And Tristan Wong, rather, of St. Andrew Technical looks as if he's the one who is holding on to the lead. And they are coming now down to the wire. And St. Andrew Technical's Tristan Wong and Dave Moore, Excelsior, for second. And the Woolmer's pair coming in for the minor placing, Mickey Patterson and Malik Palmer. But St. Andrew Technical's Tristan Wong is the winner of the third section of the boys class 2, 300 meters.
We have some results for you, Roger. In this, the 5,000 meters completed this morning. Kyle Bow is the winner of St. Mary's College, 16 minutes 56.89 seconds. Second was Stephen Smith St. Catherine, 18 minutes 05.56 seconds. And third, Carlisle Russell of Pure Love Athletics, 18 minutes 44.68. Samantha James was hoping to capture the double, Roger, but she finished second in the 200 meters. This is after winning the 3,000 meters this morning. Samantha James of Visions, 11 minutes 42.74. Serena Douglas was second of St. Catherine, 11 minutes 51.66. And third, Kristen Plum of Visions Athletic, 13 minutes 19.20 seconds.
All right, so we had a faulty start in this section 4, the boys class 2, 300 meters. And the athletes are all standing by their blocks. So we have St. Jago's Balvin Israel. There is Jindu Powell of St. George's College. Also there is Johnny Fraser of Woolmer's Boys. Richard Edwards of Mona. And on the outside there is Kishon Hoffman of Excelsior.
Balvin Israel of St. Jago in lane 2. In lane 3, Jindu Powell, St. George's College. In lane 3, Jordan Fitzgerald running unattached.
So they're on their marks. And off they go. The man from St. Jago gets up well. Balvin Israel. He closes the gap on the others. On the outside there is Mona's Richard Edwards and Excelsior's Kishon Hoffman. So coming around at the 150 meter mark. The man from St. Jago, Balvin, still holds the lead. And coming into the straight now, Balvin still holds that lead. Then Johnny Fraser of Woolmer's in the middle, and also St. George's Jindu Powell. but Israel holding on to the lead. The man from St. Jago challenges, but Israel of St. Jago holds off the man from St. George's College, Jindu Powell, and the others including Richard Edwards and Tajay Taylor rounding out the minor places. 30 meters off this race from Jindu Powell, but Israel held on for the win. Section 4 of the boys, class 2, 300 meters. Fifth and final section coming up. So still with the lead, the man from St. Kim Richards from St. Jago. Will he get a Excelsior? Time will tell. Into the straight they come. The man from Excelsior now snatches the lead away from St. Jago. And here they come now down to the wire. And gonna win this event, the man from Excelsior, Raheem Walker, ahead of the man from St. Jago, Akeem Richards, including Rikelme.
And simultaneously, Roger, some presentations go. We have presentations in the 600 meters class 2 girls event. Kitania, time of 1 minute 41.34 seconds, with a silver medal going to Jamara Pattison of St. Catherine in 1 minute 43.93, and the bronze to Deandra Kelly of Excelsior, 1 minute 46.51. Later on, though, Raj, we should have the girls 300 meters class 3, and for that, Roger, we should have 6 sections, and then we'd be coming up to the boys class 3 with 2 sections, the girls class 4, and then the boys class 4. Also to Roger, we have some 1,000 meters and a 4x3 to come later on in the program. That should bring the curtain down. 4x3 for women and 4x3.
Right. Well, the uneven numbers are at stake today in the races over distance. Yes. So you'll find a 150 and the 300 meters, the 600 meters, and so on. And the 1,000 meters. Yes. That's a 200 meters over the 800, Roger, for competitors who run the 2-lap event, right? Right. So, yeah, 2 laps plus 200 meters. Yeah. So, all right. Just like a 400 where we see the athlete running 600 meters, Raj. So, they run 200 meters over their respective events. Enough background work in those legs by the time we hit January, February. Yeah, because typically these meets are background work. Background, well, at least you'd say they're still in their background season. and they'll begin to come to the foreground, you know, at the end of January into February and so on, you know, hoping to peak for March. But this is what you call now the ending of the background work of a lot of these athletes. So, a lot of proceedings right now. But when we return to action, we will be having the girls class 3, 200 meters. We will be having 6 sections for this event. And of course, we'll be giving you the official results, more official results in a short while. Just to remind you that you are in tune to Stride Vision TV, Sports TV, bringing you live action of the Wesley Powell Heart Institute of the Caribbean track and field meet at the Excelsior School, the first track meet of the season. As we'll take another 2 weeks lull and then head straight into the overall season with the first meet of the year at the Jamaica College, the Pure Water Danny Williams track meet. But for now, it's all about the Wesley Powell Art Institute of the Caribbean track meet here at Excelsior. Wesley Powell, a very famous educator, man who founded and was principal for Excelsior for a long time. Legendary status, legendary educator. And this meet named in his honor, right here at Excelsior High School.
Yeah, distinguished principal Roger, our founder, was left us in the flesh, but still with us in the spirit. And Roger, would you believe that the meet is in its 18th staging? My gosh. That means 19, yes. If last year wasn't abandoned, then it would have been the 19. Seems as if I'm getting a little bit older, Roger.
And you find a lot of the meets, including this one, that we all thought started just the other day. In fact, we are heading into the second decade for a number of these meets. More action at the Wesley Powell Hard Institute of the Caribbean track meet. And over now to the class 3 girls, 300 meters. We have 6 sections. Atelia Ellis of St. Catherine in lane 1. Zoniac and Sterling Woolman's girls in 2. In 3 is Angel Stevenson of Excelsior. Her teammate Jadia Chin, also of Excelsior, in 4. Carlisha Givans of Excelsior in 3. So we have Kushan Wedderburn of Mona in 6. Cahill Richards of Excelsior in 7. Daniel Young, St. Catherine, and Brianna Brown of Excelsior. Off they go. It's a full field. And let's see who establishes this early dominance. Appears to be Brianna Brown out of Excelsior in lane 8, but the pack closes now, including Young from St. Catherine. Brown. Oh. Excelsior.
Your competitors of the Excel well to Roger. And let's not
He just had a full field in that. Samaria Anderson of Excelsior. Kalisha Gordon of St. Catherine in 3. Daniel Campbell, Woolman's girls in 4. Off they go. On the outside there is Michaela and Lindo of St. Catherine. So in the middle of the pack is Tashana Leicester and Shakira Roden of Excelsior. The pair go at the here, still having the so on the outside it's Michael and Lindo of St. Catherine. She holds a huge lead and she's coming home comfortable. Michael and Lindo of St. Catherine crosses the line and the winner, Michael and Lindo. So, once again, we have Daisha Franklin from Mona. Her teammate Chanel Brown, also of Mona. Then we have Kayla Emily Harris, Excelsior. Serena Grant, Excelsior. Woolmer's Girls, Alia Malcolm, St. Mary's College, Emily McBean. And Excelsior's Wadian Graham. Off they go, and getting up very well is Kayla Emily of Harris. She holds that lead now. And following her is Alia Malcolm of Woolmer's trying to follow her. So, Serena Grant of Excelsior also there. So, they are coming around. This is Grant of Excelsior coming into the straight now. And grabbing the lead, Kayla Emily of Harris of Excelsior. Harris of Excelsior. Woolmer's Girls, Alia Malcolm challenges her. And Alice still holds that lead. And Harris is going to cross that line now first. Ahead of Alia Malcolm of Woolmer's. Of Excelsior. Excelsior wins section 3 of the girls. Fast. Is Woolman chasing hopelessly right now. Car is there coming in. Marshall. Girls. Shelly. And also third, the athlete from Excelsior, Jackson. Chanel Cole, Spot Valley in 4. We have Shania McGann of Mona in 5. Looks as if she has the lead based on the stagger coming around at the top of the 150-meter mark. Spot Valles Cole leads. Trying to follow her is the athlete there from Harvey from Excelsior. Now is she now takes the lead. Dorothy of Mona is coming home for the victory. Second will go to Janiel Elliott from Sprint. Third and fourth, Shante Price and Zavi Harvey. But Rikalia Doherty of Mona High winning section 5 of the girls class 300 meters.
In lane 1, Abigail Campbell Excelsior. Lane 2, Shania Walker, Kingston Technical. Lane 3, Caitlin Henry.
All right, so the sixth
Tony and Blair, lane 4,
final,
Callie
the sixth section.
in lane 5, and Christopher.
Let's see, we have a full field. One covered so far. But Blair, but coming with the victory comfortably in the end. Campbell led from start to finish from Excelsior, and the second place going to, that is competitor 1651 here, what appears to be the athlete from St. First, all right.
Interesting to know that end, as we had discussed earlier, with 4x3s, open for men and women. And we're slated to finish at 5:05. We're just 90 minutes after 2.
All right, so DeMarco Bennett of Excelsior and Sabim Johnson also of Excelsior. And the Excelsior pair looks as if they are the one going at it at the moment. Siobhan Fenderson and Jerome Nicholson. Second, but DeMarco Bennett winning section 1 rather, of the boys class 3, 300 meters. DeMarco Bennett, Excelsior. Section 2 is up on us momentarily. We have James Harrison, Excelsior. Not there. He should have been in lane 2. Not seeing a competitor in lane 3 either, is it? There's a competitor. Yes, lane 3 should be Kwame Alexander of St. Catherine. In 4, it's Dominic Cohen of Woolmer's Boys. Let's see now in 6. We have
lane 3, 4, 6, and 8.
Detaje Morgan of St. Jago.
In lane 3, Kwame Alexander, St. Catherine.
And on the outside there we have Malik Nugent of Excelsior. So we are seeing 4 competitors going to the marks.
Lane 8, Malik Nugent of Excelsior.
4 competitors in this second section of the boys class 3, 300 meters. Just to remind you that you're in tune to Stride Vision TV. Remember to download the Stride Vision TV app on your Apple and the Google Play stores.
What exactly, Roger? We have 4 competitors now. They're on their marks. Roger will have commentary.
It is St. Jago's Desharge Morgan, and he holds that lead. Excelsior's Malik Nugent, but and from St. Jago, Desharge Morgan coming into the straight on our own. Nugent tries to fall, but the others hopelessly back. St. Jago's Desharge holding meter lead, holding comfortably in the end to win. The man from St. Jago, Nugent, St. Catherine's Kwame Alexander, and Woolmer's Boys Dominic Cohen rounding out the finishers there in that section. Section 2, the boys class 3, 300 meters.
That's a vision to invest in athletics, you mentioned earlier on. And people always joining the broadcast and people always hopping off at different points. But for those with us now around the world, you could mention just a little bit regarding that investment into track and field, Roger.
Yes, so first and foremost, covering a host of the development meets and pro meets as well throughout the course of the track season. Maybe as close as up to 80% or so of track meets you will be seeing right here on Stride Vision TV, starting with this one. Then we're heading to on the track calendar. You will see the next meet on the calendar, the JC Pure Queen's Great. Most development meets you're able to watch here on Stride Vision TV. So Stride Vision TV, what they have done is invest in the coverage of these meets by providing bones with continuous coverage.
Well, could see it as this time around, Roger, especially those who are vaccinated. My goodness. So we're getting ready now to go to the class 4 girls 300 meters. We should Lewis of running out of lane. We have or good night or good morning.
One second.
So we're standing by for this next event on track. It's, this next event on track is the Class 4 Girls 300 meters event. In lane 1 should be Sashoila Beach of Excelsior. Lane 2, Janae Bryan of Woolmer's Girls. Lane 3, Paris Pommings Excelsior. Lane 4, Kimoya Doherty of Mona. Trisha Marie Lewis, Fast and Furious, running out of lane 5. Cordella Gabidon Excelsior in lane 6. Gabriel Treasure, St. Catherine lane 7. Janela Williams Excelsior runs out of lane 8. The record is held by Abigail Brooks, 41.77 seconds, set back in 2012. Was discussing it. We have some 1,000 meters to go. That's 1,000 meters for Class 1 boys, as well as for Class 2 boys. 1,000 meters for Class 1 girls, as well as for Class 2 girls. We also have a 1,000 meter run for Class 3 boys. So away they go. First time of asking. And this, the girls Class 4 300 meters. And we're looking at Excelsior's Cordilla Gabidon at the top of the lane. Excelsior having 5 competitors in this one. And at the moment, when Excelsior throw all these numbers of athletes in one particular event, then it's almost difficult to stop them. We look to Paris Pommings, who featured earlier on. It is Janela Williams, the winner of Class 4 300 meters dash event. The action is on Stride TV.
So the athletes on track now. This is section 2 of 4, girls class 4.
All right, so welcome back to continuous coverage. The Wesley Powell Institute of the Caribbean track meet here at Excelsior High School in Kingston, Jamaica. So section 2 of the girls class 4 300 meters to come. We have Akelia Gregory of Excelsior, Nicadia Alexander of St. Catherine. She's not there, but the Excelsior pair also includes Tashika Thompson, Triana Foster, and Naomi Martin, the Excelsior juggernaut there. But Woolmer's girls, Deja Tracy is in the thick of things there, along with Excelsior's Tiana Foster coming around now. And let's see what is happening on the inside. So in the middle of the path now is Bailey of Excelsior now. She holds the lead from her teammate Tiana Foster and Woolmer's girls Deja Tracy. But coming home now to take this victory, Tashika Thompson of Excelsior finishing ahead of her teammate Tiana Foster, and third place going to Deja Tracy of Woolmer's girls. Section 2, the girls 4. 100 meters. Section last 300 meters, and we'll be having we have Natisha Grant of Excelsior. Of Excelsior. So again, Natrice East. East looks good for now. Trying to also is Alif Smith from Woolmer's well. So the Woolmer's pair, they are the leaders. On the inside is Catherine. She's in the thick of things as well. So into the straight come. It's Woolmer's East. Into the straight they come. East is there. St. Catherine's Akila White opens up on her teammate Michaela Ferguson as well. So the St. Catherine pair will come home in Aquilina. Team running a lot that race. He stumble, allowing the other St. Catherine top position. 100 meters. So we head now over to the girls class 4. Competitor in lane 1 nonetheless. In 2 we have Nicolette Bailey of Excelsior. 3 Emily Blake of St. Catherine. Moesha Dunkley of Woolmer's girls. Serafina Campbell of Excelsior. And on the outside there is Jayana Laws, who is running unattached. But the Woolmer's athlete Moesha So on the outside there is Jayana Lowers, who is running unattached. So here comes the athlete from Excelsior, Nicolette Bailey. Is there as well. It's going between Nicolette Bailey of Excelsior as well Emily Blake of St. Looking to complete another winning, just winning high. So Excelsior wrapping up a quick double there in this class 4 girls 300 meters.
Royal Knight of Mona runs in 6.
And we now head over to the boys class 4 event. We have 5 sections in this class 4 300 meters.
So again, it is Zadie Gregory KC.
All right, so you'll see now Kingston College, the Kingston College juggernaut rolling out now with their class 4 athletes. Zadie Gregory, he'll run from lane 1. 2, Noah Walker of Woolmer's boys in 2. Ryan Thomas from Excelsior, listed for 3. In 4, we have Alex Hansen. No, in 5, there is Tajay Graham from Excelsior. In 6, Royal Knight from Mona. Noah Lee Clark unattached in 7. And Jonathan Gardner of Excelsior listed for lane 8. Unless he's running in a red shirt. So off and running now, and St. Catherine's Alex Hansen has the lead right now. Tries to close along with the Kingston College athlete Zadie Gregory. Still holding that lead though is Alex Hansen of St. Catherine. Closing the gap here is Tajay Graham of Excelsior. And on the inside now as well is Zadie Gregory of Kingston. First of the boys class 4, 300 meters, winning ahead of Alex Hansen, who held the early initiative in this event. Kings as well. On the area of the end. Section class. All right, so it looks as if we have a full field here in this third section. Class 4 boys.